Well, hello, future people, and welcome to my little time capsule. I thought it would be a cool idea. I was thinking about this around New Year's, just making these tapes and holding on to them for, say, like 30 or so years and just release them to, I don't know, maybe family and friends can listen. I don't know what I would do with them, but be kind of cool to have them. Today is January 4th, 1992, and I am in high school. My name's Brian, and I thought it would be kind of a cool idea to not really talk so much about myself. I've got like a journal I write in for that. Not like a journal of me, but more like just kind of a journal of just kind of what's going on and what I think about it. So just talking about like, current events, movies coming out, music I like, maybe anything from sports, or I don't know if there's a video game I'm playing I like, just random thoughts and things like that each week. And I thought I'd maybe start using the newspaper and maybe a couple magazines and just kind of see what's happening or what's coming out, things like that, and just make this either like a week in review or maybe every 2 weeks. I don't know yet, but I thought that would be kind of a cool idea, and then just have all this saved, and at some point 30 years or more in the future, I don't know, just whenever I decide to take them out, going through it and just hearing about it. I mean, to me, I don't know, it sounds kind of weird, like I wish I could be doing this in like the 50s or 60s or something, because I don't know, today it just seems like everything's kind of just so modernized now. But maybe off in the future when we have like in Back to the Future 2, when we have like flying cars, and maybe we have like robots, and who knows what kind of stuff we have, crazy stuff. This might be kind of cool to reminisce about. So what I thought I'd do first, because not much has happened yet, but there is a lot that we can talk about. I thought I would kind of do like a little short year in review and just talk about 1991. And what I can do there is, and what I'd kind of do on a weekly basis too, is just kind of talk about current events, any movies or music I'm enjoying, or just something crazy that's going on to touch on. Maybe touch a little bit on sports, or if there's a video game I like or something like that. Just kind of going through just kind of a lot of pop culture stuff and things like that, and see how this goes, and just see how it develops. So with all that said, sorry for the long introduction, but we'll go ahead and talk about 1991. So, wow, that year is over already. Okay, so 91, it started kind of tense. We had the Gulf War with Iraq, Operation Desert Storm. So Iraq had gone into Kuwait and invaded and took over, and we told them they better get out, and we ended up going to war and invading, and it was kind of quick, but then they set like 600 oil fields on fire, something like that. It was just kind of a crazy mess, but glad that that didn't continue. We kind of took care of business pretty quickly there. let's see, this spring we had like, gosh, there was the Rodney King beating all over the news. Guy out in California, I guess it was like a traffic stop, and he ended up getting in trouble with the cops, and there's footage, everyone's seen it, of just him just getting beaten and beaten and beaten, and that was kind of a mess in the news. Gosh, Mike Tyson got arrested for rape. That's kind of crazy. He's such a big, big figure in boxing. And just, I mostly, my biggest interaction with Tyson is through the video game on Nintendo, which I've beaten, by the way. It's been a couple years since I played that, though. But that was kind of a crazy news story. Speaking of which, they've got the Super Nintendo now. Hopefully would like to get one of those someday. Also maybe with a Sega Genesis. I think that would be cool. That looks kind of like a cool system. Let's see. Some people died. Some big names this year, like Michael Landon. That was kind of a shock. I used to watch his Highway to Heaven show. It's been a little while, with that too, but I remember that show. Freddie Mercury of Queen died. Gosh, what else happened? Let's see. Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid got married. I remember, I think they were in that movie, what's that movie? Inner Space together. Anyways, I can't think of any other big marriages that happened this year, but I don't know. I don't, pay attention to a lot of like the celebrity gossip or stuff like that, but I remembered that one. So, let's see. Let's talk about sports. Let's see. Giants beat the Bills in Super Bowl 25. And that was a close game. I think it was like 20-19 or something like that. Yeah, that was kind of cool. My uncle's a Giants fan. He also likes the Bills, though, so I guess he wins either way right there. So let's see. Let's talk about movies for the year. Let's see. Movies that I saw. So Silence of the Lambs was a big one I saw early in the year. That was really good. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. Kind of creepy with the guy with the lowering the bucket, but that was a good thriller. The Doors with Val Kilmer, that was a good movie. Highly recommend. Saw a cheesy movie. Another movie I saw in the theater was Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth. He might become a action star. I don't know, but it was okay. Let's see. This summer there were some good movies. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, that was pretty good. The soundtrack though for that is like, well, not the soundtrack, but the Bryan Adams song, Everything I Do, like that. I Do It For You, like that. My goodness, that's been everywhere. But still, like, it's a cool movie. Thought Kevin Costner did good. Biggest movie I think for the summer was Terminator 2. That was such a good movie, so well done. Special effects are awesome in that. Really cool. Arnold Schwarzenegger, awesome movie. So I ended up seeing that one twice. Pretty cool. And they did the kind of tie-in with Guns N' Roses, where they they've had their music video out for quite a while. But yeah, it's just cool. Point Break was pretty cool. That was Keanu Reeves was pretty good in that, I thought. Let's see, what else? I also saw Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey with him in it too. Let's see, what else did I see? Double Impact, Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's kind of a cool little movie. It's kind of cool seeing that, where he like plays twins and he plays both parts. Thought it was a decent movie, but probably won't be like some classic when this is eventually released. But I'd still watch it though. Cape Fear, that was good. Let's see, what else did I see? Oh, Star Trek 6, Undiscovered Country. Not the biggest fan of the movie. I mean, I guess you're just kind of like a sci-fi geek like me, like I guess it's okay to see, but not the probably not the best Star Trek movie. It's nothing like Wrath of Khan or anything like that. And then more recently, I saw The Last Boy Scout, Bruce Willis movie. It's all right. It had Damon Wayans. Not a bad movie. It's okay. It's worth watching, I guess. There were some other movies I might wait for them to, I don't know, maybe watch them on VCR, but sort of looked interesting. Like, for some reason I want to see King Ralph. For some reason, I don't know why. John Goodman. I think he can be funny. But what about Bob with Bill Murray? I think looks funny. He's quite a character. I'd kind of like to see that. Always like a good Bill Murray movie. Thelma and Louise looks interesting. City Slickers, Billy Crystal, that might be funny. I don't know. Might check that out sometime. Let's see, Hot Shots, might check that out. And I want to see the JFK movie with Kevin Costner. I loved, I know it didn't come out in 91, but Dances with Wolves came out, I think, late 90, and that was such a good movie. I ended up renting it too. I saw it in the theater and then ended up renting it and watching it twice before returning it. I think it won some awards. Such a good movie. All right, let's talk about TV shows. So there's kind of a newer show this year, The Simpsons. I started watching. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like animation, like a cartoon for adults. Well, and I guess and for kids, but a cartoon for everybody, which is kind of a new concept, but they do it well. So I don't know how long it'll last, but I think that's worth watching. Seinfeld, like that one. I was watching Twin Peaks, and that one ended not too long ago, but at least it ended for me because I couldn't keep watching it. It just got too weird. I think they canceled it. I'm not really sure if it's still on. Cheers, I really like. I kind of hope it just keeps going, but really like Cheers. A cartoon that I kind of liked before I think ended. I watched it a couple years ago, Real Ghostbusters. I would watch that with my little sister, and I think that ended. I forgot when I was talking about Michael Ann and Freddie Mercury. Gene Roddenberry too passed away. Let's see, Roseanne. That's a good show. Pretty funny. And I've also watched a lot of Saturday Night Live. It was pretty good this year. You know, I like some of the skits like Wayne's World, and then the Pat character. You know, like you don't know, like that everyone's trying to figure out what Pat is, and the Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy, and then Hans and Franz. You know, I can't even say it without doing the Hans and Franz voice. You know, yeah, you know, look at all these girly mans. Yeah, he's got no muscle mass. You know, I really like the Hans and Franz. You know, I got a couple of buddies. We always break into it when we're hanging out. Yeah, that's right. Look at you. You got to get pumped up. And sorry if that's obnoxious, but we love it. Music. I'm kind of a metalhead, so some of the stuff I listen to, some of the stuff that I kind of got this year. Let's see. There's an Armored Saint song album, Symbol of Salvation. They're not really like a popular band, but I kind of like them. Same thing for Fate's Warning. I like their album Parallels. Got these. Well, I got these on cassette. I'm wanting to get a CD player soon. Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. I also like. Pearl Jam. They're kind of cool. I'm just getting into them. I just picked up 10 recently, and it's got a few cool songs on it. Van Halen, the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Yeah, that's what a cute album name. But yeah, kind of like that. Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears. I got Nirvana with Nevermind. They've got a lot of cool songs on there besides the Teen Spirit stuff, but it smells like Teen Spirit, but I know that's the one that kind of is on MTV all the time. Metallica, their Black album is really good. Some would, I don't know, my friends kind of say it's not as good as their older stuff, but I think it's still a solid album. It might not be quite as hard as some of their previous albums, but it's still good. I know it's not from this year, but I still listen to a lot of Queensryche and Anthrax and stuff like that. And then there's some other music that's not like metal that I do listen to. So, like, I like Extreme. I know There Are More Than Words. That was kind of like the song of last summer for, I don't know, it was kind of everywhere on MTV and on the radio. But I don't know. And then there's just some fun music like Marky Mark, and some of the stuff from C&C Music Factory is kind of cool. Scorpion, Winds of Change, kind of went along with the whole breakup of the Soviet Union, which I guess is a major, event that I didn't talk about earlier, but you had all the, I guess, former little states declaring their independence. which was a major change for the world. And so let's see. So I guess that's really about it. I kind of covered a lot of pop culture stuff, at least from my perspective. Just being younger in high school. I know somebody else would probably like different movies, or certainly different music, or different TV shows and stuff like that, or probably could point to a lot more current events and events from the past year than I can. But this is just kind of a off-the-cuff review of 1991. So 1992, hopefully I'm still making these tapes at the end of the year, and then I will know a lot more because I'm documenting as we go along, and I'll be able to make a much better organized and much more entertaining review of 92. But in the future, these tapes are going to be like a weekly or maybe bi-weekly kind of review of what's currently going on and happening, and we'll go from there. So if you're sometime off in the future, thanks for listening, and hello from 1992. Alrighty, bye-bye.